Shout me, Philip.
Oh, Diamond Tiara, over here. There you are. You know, looking back, we could have been a little more precise about our meeting point than just Ponyville Square. This place isn't exactly small. Maybe, but you did find me in here. I guess I did. Now say, what was it that you wanted to show me? Not here, please. Come on. Like I said, it's something very personal. I want you to know something about me. Something that I never told any pony. Working together other than the ones that are directly involved. Okay. You're not gonna learn me in some guy so I can get snatched for sex trafficking.
I thought that nerd.
No, nothing like
Total what?
well, that's leaving for now.
I always thought Superman was kind of a good addition. But he's pretty cool.
At the entrance to the alleyway.
Oh yeah,
Silver Spoon? You didn't lie to me, did you? I didn't.
Eat this!
If I wanted to kidnap you for sex,
Trouble
I would
now.
definitely start. Probably twist. Why exactly? Why not? I fucking hate gingers. Wow, you and ass.
There's a face
And the
that looks
sky
good
is
for
blue.
punching.
Still, that was so uncalled for. People were gonna believe Robotus actually thinks that if you keeping me so unapologetically hostile. Oh, people really believe the things said in these sketches were Robotus actually believes. He had been cancelled a long last time ago. Well, let's deny that. But for real now, what are we waiting for right now? I mean, I do understand that the first and foremost reason for us standing here was to have that contraband chatter. But still, what's the immersive justification for that? Well, we are not really waiting for something. Rather for someone. Okay. And who's this someone? Diamond Tiara. We've been besties for many years now. We went through the entirety of the retarded show together, and we're there for each other when they decided to just let us out after your redemption. If there's any pony in Equestria, I can share that secret formation. It's you! I want to share something with you that, like I said in the beginning, only very and those are merely the ones that take care of it for me. And what exactly is it? Did you ever wonder why my cutie mark was a silver spoon? No. I figured it was because you were born into a rich family like I was. You know, like that said, everything got served to you on a silver spoon. Same as my tiara representing that I always was a little princess of home. Used to forget. Well, that might be what the family interpreted my cutie mark as. Well as with the official site, but the factual truth is much more obvious. I mean, has anybody ever actually seen my parents? Have you? No. No, you're right. I have not. What is with them? Where are they? Well, let's just say that the creators of this universe did not chicken out and I can't
dead guys, isn't it?
But we also never openly admit it. Wait, so you're saying that you're Anne? What? Yep, I am. No, hold on. Didn't you know the truth that you live with my whole family? Please, such a vague and trivial excuse. Because my character, spoiled rat number 2, would have had way too much depth for a kid's show if I had also been a orphan. But I would have just been one who mentioned names but actually had a somewhat understandable reason to be that way. Other than just pulling on your lips 24/7. You at least got that redemption. Yes, my father and that cold-hearted mother that wasn't at all made up just for the fifth season. And me? Oh, that's right. Really was your shadow. The only progress I made as a character was also set in motion by my sisters are gonna make a mess out of you. Second fiddle to someone in myself is nothing but a side character. How can you not know where I am now? Holy shit, I never knew all that. Well, at least that explains why you almost don't ask me to see the sleepover. So you have no home of your own? I do, but I don't really like spend time there. It's not exactly according to my social status, if you catch my drift. I mostly only go there when I feel stopped. Which, if everything works out, should be in a few minutes. Restocked? With what? Well, first of all, please keep an open mind. Okay, I can tell you that story to remind you that my cutie mark is not a silver spoon because of that ring. It's actually for another reason. A reason that is as plausible as entirely different.
Super inspirational.
Excuse me, Phyllis. I believe we have an appointment.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. Come on, Tiara. Let's get out of sight for a bit. Sure. Are you ready?
Wow, I'm so
Silver
jealous.
spoon. What exactly is this? Who's that guy? He's my dealer. Dealer? Wait, you're not talking about drugs. Yes, I am.
Sending you back to the spike?
Hello, Silver Spoon. I see you brought some pony with you today. Is she perhaps also interested in a little trial?
I don't think so. What the fuck is going on? What are you doing here in Ponyville, Spike? I thought Princess Twilight had sent you to the ends of the world.
So did I. When I opened my eyes again, I realized that Twilight must have to find a specified location in she's exactly at. As a result, I ended up for Point Zero.
For what now?
For Point Zero. Unicorn stuff. Basically, the first intuition a unicorn thinks about when using teleport magic. It's sort of a natural emergency tool, like an escape. For most ponies, it's a place they call home. For Twilight, it was no different. I ended up back in her castle.
Oh, come on, you just made that up.
I might have. I still was sent there. Of course I knew I couldn't stay there, because Twilight still didn't want me there, so I got out of there as quickly as possible. After one final time performing my worship ritual for rarities only fast. Even in times of threat, a white knight like me must follow as I go.
Okay, please don't go into any further detail.
The point is, ever since I left the castle, I've been homeless, as well as in constant hiding from Twilight and her friends. If they find out I'm still here, they'll send me away again. This time for real, since I still have my bills to pay, to support my queen and her career. I took over Ponyville's drug market.
I used to buy from somebody else's horse, but he was murdered not so long ago. Police report said he was eaten the house of one object and choked to death.
How about the murderer hasn't been caught?
Police think the similarities to the other murder from a few months ago are just a coincidence. A rewrite.
Probably. Anyway, when you opened my eyes, I was in a villain spot.
And as for me, I don't really care who it comes from, as long as I get it in the end. Alright, okay then. Now let me summarize it just so all this again. Silver Spoon. You're buying drugs and taking them to you. Yeah. That is the reason my queen marked a spoon, because I always carry one with me. I use it to melt my heroin. Are you fucking serious? Sure. I'll leave the best.
Listen, if you intend to give your friend the whole backstory of how you came to consuming heroin, can you please wait until after our deal with through? The longer we sit around here, the more likely we are to get spotted.
You're right. Okay, then let's first deal with the transaction. What? What are you looking at me for? You know, I might have told you a teensy tiny little lie. Though, it's less of a lie rather than a little withholding of info. Which translates to you? I'm sort of a little broke at the moment. So,
warned us about
could you
weird
maybe,
hippies like you.
Help me out? What? You want me to buy you heroin? Yes, I need the besties for We've been through so much, and besties always can count on each other. You really are a manipulative little thing, you know that? I do. So will you help your bestie? Here, will that do?
We'll see.
Dial up the destruction. Hold still,
Alright,
clown.
you got a deal.
Yes, thank you. And you especially too. You're the bestest of the best. Don't push your luck.
Okay, here's nice doing business with you. What do you mean yet? You know how to contact me. Now, if you'll excuse me, Rarity has recently changed the OnlyFans profile. I need to put in some additional worshiping so I can get used
What
to
a bunch of
Please
creeps.
spare us that. Yes, too much information. Just go.
Fine. Goodbye.
Pew, pew, pew. Who's a good dog? Who's a good
I
dog?
imagine you would know a little explanation. More like a huge one. Okay, well, to get the most obvious thing out of the way. Yes, I've been addicted to heroin from my earliest childhood, but even now I only like five or something. The even earlier childhood then, I might have only been around 5 or something. Jesus Christ, Spoon, are you serious? And all this time you've been taking that stuff? Almost did. Did you never wonder why I always wore this? Oh, necklace. Even when you like them.
Fallen
Because of these. You conceal the injection wounds around my neck. Fucking hell, this can't be real. I did try using the fifth method, but that only caused me to live, which wasn't exactly secretive. I don't really know if I wanted to continue, honestly. I still remember my first time exposed. I'll never forget that. It was a cold wintering Ponyville, and I had once again been fed up with being alone when locked in battle from her. So I ran away and hid under a bridge, not knowing what I would do. Maybe I wanted to freeze myself to death so I could be free of mine, but why is everything always so dark and fucked up? As I was sitting there shivering like a leaf, I noticed something very there next to me. A very small stripe of white dust. At that time, it hadn't snowed all that much, so I was curious what that could be. I approached it and tried smelling it, through which I took it in. Tiny Tiara, you haven't known anything yet if you haven't experienced this feeling. Suddenly, I was overwhelmed with a feeling of happiness and gloom. It was like I was floating, like everything that hurt me suddenly couldn't reach me anymore. The cold, my loneliness, the trouble I would be in for running away, nothing could bother me. It gave me the courage to return home, to face the music and sit it out there. But ever since it faded, I had been chasing after it. The moment I had learned reading, I searched through all kinds of books, looking for the source of this unmelting snow. In the end,
No way!
that heroic feeling really resembled its name. Heroin. And when I read that it only gets more intense and
your red
melted and taken in the air as a liquid, I couldn't stop myself.
I told you, Bubbles.
We'll have milk into the liquid, so you drink it with it.
Oh man, those
That's the one of the most intense experience I could get. So I chose an even more direct approach. Injection. Injection with a syringe? Oh, that you fucking sick. What St. Tony would sing into her own flesh? That's totally crazy.
Whatever.
I'm sorry, but doesn't that hurt? Is a little still compared to this unbelievable feeling. I naturally want a vaccination shot. That would be also exciting getting stung by a syringe, because we know it's for our own good.
Shut up about
In
your
this
power
case,
levels
it's
already.
basically the same. I don't see any real difference. I'll gladly accept a little sting that makes me feel better afterwards. Of course you will. You yourself said you
Okay,
would
you
get
only
it,
told me
and
this is a
everyone
mega
else
episode.
knows.
Awesome.
Come on, if we're gonna be completely honest, vaccines basically also make a difference. I mean, they also require you to refresh them regularly, but suddenly that stuff moves. How are they then different from a good jabbing skag? Definitely not indulging in terrible vaccine shots in front of your hair. Fine. I thought what I wanted either. If you want to keep this talk going, I'm going with you. So I'll be going straight home now. After all, I now have something to celebrate. Oh man, I still cannot believe this. Or the fact that you actually convinced me to support your addiction. What is wrong with me? And you, for that matter, you literally just dragged me along so I could play your piggy bank. Do you even plan to pay me back? Sure I do. In time. But no, Frontier. I didn't know how eager you were to pay for me. That I actually wanted to share with you. That is until you started displaying such a close-minded attitude. Wait. Share with me. Your heroine, or what? Of course. You've always been like a big sister for me ever since I met you. I looked up to you, not you in the show. I love you as much as a clinical lover sees. And so I wanted to offer to you that you could also experience this. This indescribable feeling. It cannot be compared to anything you've ever felt before. And afterwards, nothing will ever come close again to feeling that wonderful. Call me cynic, but that rather sounds more frustrating than wonderful. By that logic, all the future intimates will also never be as good as the first one. And I can only imagine it depleting more with every time. Perhaps, but they are still good enough by a long shot. You know what? I don't need to justify myself here. I made you that offer and it's fine. It's your loss, at least that leaves more for me. Now excuse me, I have a shot to take. Wait! Yes? Anything else? Is it really that good? How can I describe it? It's a feeling like nothing you've ever felt before.
Already?
You feel like all worries and problems suddenly vanished, like you could do absolutely anything.
What else is this?
And nothing then could possibly comfort. It's like the world was down at hug. You feel entirely peaceful and happy with the world and yourself. It is. Ethereal. How much is it? What did you say? No, if it really is that good. I guess I could try it at least once. If you're even so generous to share with me. What harm can come of just letting me smile? That's the spirit here. Trust me, you won't regret this. Once you've had your first time, the whole world has changed. Nothing is the same old dull anymore. Everything appears more meaningful, more vibrant. You feel like you finally have found your real purpose in life. Well, We'll have to see about that.
So,
Let's
you
not
really
limit
from
this
Mars?
one time.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.